your news.
And welcome to the Linn-Mar Lions Cedar Rapids Washington matchup. Linn-Mar is 0-3, off to a rough start this season, and Cedar Rapids Washington is 1-2 with their win against Kennedy. And the matchup tonight is two running quarterbacks, Mitch Blades and Reese Davis. Each have had a 150-plus yard game this season. Mitch Blades had a 169-yard game against Iowa City West, and Reese Davis had a 153-yard game against Dubuque Senior. As Austin Wolter kicks it off, Swash will return it out to and he's still going, and he's got room to run. One man to beat. And Matt Ramsey tries to save it, but no. 21, JoJo McBride takes it to the house. As you are seeing a feed from KCRG 9.2 right now, and JoJo McBride returns that ball to the house. Well, what a rough start for the Linn-Mar Lions. And instant replay here, and it looked like he may have stepped out. It may have not. It was a really close. Matt Ramsey gave a great effort on that play. As Wash makes the extra point. And that start could not have gone. Linn-Mar could not have gone off to a worse start in this game. As that is, I believe, Cedar Wash's first kick return touchdown on the year. I'll have to check that really fast. Yeah, that is their only one of the year so far. As Linn-Mar, just like that, 16 seconds into the game, they're down 7-0. As Matt Meyer and Ross Limbeck will go back to return the kick. That was a very close, but it's from him stepping on the sideline, but the official said he stayed in, so the touchdown counts. Obviously, there's no challenges in high school football. As number 90, Riyad Ajram will kick it off for Cedar Rapids Wash. And the ball is kicked. And Matt Meyer on the return. And he takes it out to about the 30-yard line. Pretty good return from Matt Meyer. So a rough start for Linn-Mar as Reese Davis will take the field down 7-0. And Reese Davis, I think, has been a pretty big surprise this year. He has been by far Linn-Mar's leading rusher. I believe he's been our leading rusher in all three games. Yeah, leader in attempts and leader in Russ's yards, all except last week against Waterloo West, where he only had 9 yards. As he lines up on the center. Hands out to Limbeck, a screen pass for Limbeck. Limbeck makes the guy miss, and he's tackled around the 34-yard line. And it's going to be about second and 7 for Linn-Mar. Now, tough start for the season this year. They're the home opener. They got blown out by Iowa City West, and then the last two games, the Dubuque Senior, they lost in triple overtime, and then blew a lead in the second half last week against Waterloo West. Looking to notch up their first win of the season here tonight. And Reese Davis on the keeper. Makes the guy miss, and he's going to be tackled from behind around the 35-yard line. Gain of 1. A pretty good run there for Reese Davis, making the guy miss. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Linn-Mar Lions. You gotta get a first down. You gotta get the crowd into it. You didn't get the crowd into it when you let a guy return one to the house when you almost had him wrapped up. As Reese is under center. Almost got a guy to jump off. Watch one, a false start. Reese rolls out, throws it, got a guy wide open. That's Matt Meyer. All the way down to about the 43-yard line. Matt Meyer was wide open at the 50-yard line. No one within 10 yards of him. Great throw by Reese Davis. And Linn-Mar's in business at Cedar Rapids, Washington's 43-yard line. As they're getting to play kind of late here, they're going to have to hurry. New addition to Linn-Mar Stadium, they have play clock, so everyone knows how soon they got to get the play off. As once again, they're in the I-form formation with Reese under center. A little bubble screen to Zach Martins, and Zach Martins is going to take it to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 for Linn-Mar, and it'll be 2nd and 5. Now, Cedar Rapids, Washington, this is about their offense, has had a great run 1-2 attack on the rushing game. They've had Mitch Blades and Mitch Brederson as Cedar Rapids, Washington takes a timeout. And 2 weeks ago against Cedar Falls, they both had over 140 yards. Linn-Mar, Reese Davis has done his job running the ball. But Nick Druco and Ross Lindbeck have yet to have that one little breakout game. Last week they had, between the two, had 140 yards. But they still have yet to have that breakout game that I think everyone's looking for out of this Linn-Mar offense. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Linn-Mar Lions. Very efficient so far for the Lions. All positive games and no penalties. As again, they're in I form, Reese Davis under center. Watch so in blitz. Hands it off to Trabuco, and he's going to take it to, it looks like the 36-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 3 after a gain of 2. You'll see that a lot tonight. Linn-Mar's 3 leading rushers in the backfield at the same time in Reese Davis, Trabuco, and Lindbeck. Trabuco will be lying in at fullback a lot tonight. And Linn-Mar's in shotgun. He rolls out, throws, takes a hit, and he overthrows. He overthrows number 10, Griffin Benecki. Brennicke, excuse me. And it's 4th down 3, and let's see if Linn-Mar wants to go for it. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Austin Wolter, I've talked to Coach Forsyth, and Austin Wolter, he said, has made in practice a 50-yard field goal. Right now, this would be about a 54. So they really need a first down here would put them in Austin Wolter's maximum field goal range. And again, the line to I form. And oh, what a play call! Matt Myers got room down the sideline. He's going to hold him off, and he's going to take it down to about the 5-yard line. What a play call by Coach Forsyth. A fake pitch, then a fake handoff, and then a wide receiver reverse. Everybody was on the other side of the field except for about 2 Wasp players and a Linn-Mar blocker running down the sideline. As you see the replay there, and he's knocked out of bounds around the 5-yard line. What a play. And Linn-Mar has 1st and 5 at the Cedar Rapids, Washington 5-yard line. 1st and goal, excuse me. And Reese keeps it. And he's going to take it down to the 2-yard line. Two and a half yard line. As he'll pick up about half of what they need. 2nd and goal. Linn-Mar has yet to score an opening drive touchdown yet this season. This has been a very efficient drive for Linn-Mar Lions. The only play that they didn't gain yardage was an incomplete pass, which was followed by a 30-yard gain. He's play action. Throws into the end zone and caught by Matt Meyer. Touchdown, Linn-Mar Lions. What a drive for the Linn-Mar Lions. And not just a great drive, very efficient. As you see the replay there, great catch, great throw. Perfect drive. You couldn't have drawn up that drive any better. As Walter will line up to tie this ball game. And it's nearly blocked, but it's good. Hey, has anything this season not been an adventure for the Linn-Mar Lions? What a drive there by Linn-Mar. Reese Davis, I think, went 3 for 4, and they ran the ball. They had that Wasp defense guessing. That was the best I've seen this offense play all year. And there's a penalty on the play. It will be assessed on the kickoff. I think it was on Wasp, but I'm not sure. Walter will line up for the kickoff at the 40-yard line. No, they're going to move it up to the 45. So it was a running into the kicker on Cedar Rapids, Washington. Austin Walter is the only kicker or punter on the roster. As he gets ready to kick off. Remember, JoJo McBride returned one for the touchdown last time. And line drive, and McBride catches it. And he's in the open again. And he takes it all the way down to the 43-yard line. 42-yard line, excuse me. JoJo McBride gets the lines again, a 40-yard return that time. So he's had a 97-yard touchdown return and now a 40-yard return. Linn-Mar's special teams does not look great so far. Timeout, Cedar Rapids, Washington. Great start for Linn-Mar. Now, I'm going to talk about last week. Last week, I think, was very tough. As you've seen the starters for Cedar Rapids, Washington. It was really a rough week. I just don't know what to say. They played great in the first half. They looked good. I think they were up 2 touchdowns, and then they just couldn't get anything going. As Wasp lines up, They're waiting for the play clock starts. Linn-Mar showing blitz. Gives the ball to number 22, Mitch Brederson, and he runs it to the 47-yard line of Wash. Gain of 5. Mitch Brederson has been their starting running back all year. Had 100 yards in 2 of the 3 games. And they hand it off again to Brederson, and this time Linn-Mar stops him. No gain on the play. Great defense there for Linn-Mar. And they line up for the play. And number 52, Luke Meyer blows up that play for a loss of 3. As Mitch Brederson couldn't go anywhere on that play. They gave it to him 3 times, and he got a combined 2 yards. Great start for the defense and the offense. Both sides of the ball played very well. One reason Linn-Mar does not have a lead right now is because the Linn-Mar special teams was able to let a guy run, JoJo McBride, take one back. And Noah Dahl still punched it off, and that punt was from the 42 to the other 42, a 16-yard punt. 16-yard punt. Oh, excuse me, it was to the Linn-Mar 37. So that was a 21-yard punt. Great field position for Linn-Mar. And let's see if they can build off what happened on the last drive, as they had a great start for the offense so far in this ball game. Reese looking for Matt Meyer, and that ball is almost intercepted by JoJo McBride. Excuse me, Mitch Blades. And Linn-Mar will start out 2nd and 10. They're in the shotgun. Meyer in motion. Hands it off to Limbeck. And Limbeck is tackled for a 4-yard loss. So it'll be it's a 3-yard loss. So it'll be 3rd and 13 for the Linn-Mar Lions. They had a long 3rd down in the last drive, and they were able to get it. They had a 4th and 3. And they were able to get 30 yards. So far in this game, they've done well on 3rd and 4th downs. As they line up in I form. As I think it was a delay again. Nope, Linn-Mar called a timeout. So we time out Linn-Mar. And we'll be right back after this very quick commercial break.
Texting is cool. Driving is cool. Texting and driving, not cool.
Welcome back. As Linn-Mar is still in the huddle, drawing up a play. little audio technical difficulties there. Linn-Mar lines up an I form. Reese Davis under center. Wash is blitzing. Play action, a little screen pass, and that ball's picked off. He's got blockers. And it's a touchdown. They ruled it a touchdown. Number 11, No Dostal with the interception. And there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Looks like this one might be coming back. Yep, holding on the defense. Oh, wait, is it a holding on the defensive back? No. It's going to be a block holding on the return, so Wash will get the ball. Let's see where they place it here. And for those of you that don't know, holding on the defense would be a situation before the interception, would be when they hold the like receiver before the ball is intercepted. Afterwards means on the return it was a regular hold like you see a lot on offense. This happened to be on the return, so Cedar Rapids Washington gets to keep the ball. They just don't get the touchdown. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Cedar Rapids Washington at the Linn-Mar 39-yard line. And Mitch Brederson gets the ball, and he's going to take it for about 1 yard. So it's 2nd down 9 for Cedar Rapids Washington. They have yet to throw the ball. They've done 4 runs to Mitch Brederson, and he's got 3 yards. They line up in shotgun. And he passes it. He's hit while passing. No catch. No catch. Number 6, Jason Oney made a great effort, as he is by far Mitch Blade's favorite target. No one else has had more than 1 reception in the game. He's had 9 in a game for Cedar Rapids, Washington. As Linn-Mar gets ready, Mitch Blades throws it, and Jason Oney can't hold on to it. He was open. He was going to have the 1st down, and it just went right off his hand. So it'll be 4th and 9. Cedar Rapids Washington. Let's see what they do there. Are they going to try and punt it, or are they going to go for it? Looks like they're going to go for it. Remember, their punter, Noah Dostal, is also on the field right now at running back. And Mitch Blades runs for it, and he's right around the 1st down marker. And this is close. I don't think he got it, folks. I think he was about a ½ yard short. As they're going to call it for a measurement. And let's see, it doesn't look like they got it. No, they're just short. They're about a ½ yard short. 1st down Linn-Mar, as the defense keeps them from getting the 1st down. And Linn-Mar will get the ball at the 30-yard line. And these first two drives for Linn-Mar have been what Reese Davis has done all season. He's shown signs of greatness, and he's also just had some mistakes. And last drive he had one of them. Draw there to Limbeck. Well, I know Forsyth has a big playbook, but I had never seen a fake play action. Fakes the play action, and then he does the draw. He is a gutsy coach, and that is what he has rebuilt the Linn-Mar program on. He came here, we were in the middle of a 30-game losing streak. Linn-Mar has the ball at the 32-yard line. 2nd and 8. And there's a flag, it's delay of game. Delay of game on Linn-Mar. As Linn-Mar lines up in the high form formation. And they run the option, and Reese Davis is going to get those 5 yards back for the delay of gain. So it will be 3rd and 8 for Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar's tried the screen pass 3 times. 1 incompletion, 1 interception, 1 gain of 3. So I think Forsyth just pretty much has to give up on the screen so far. Washington hasn't bottom yet. Play action. Reese had time in the pocket. He backed off, but he has number 80. As he takes down the starting line, John Slaughterback at the 45-yard line. And he started to scramble, realized he had more time. That clock was going off on his head. He looked down, saw he had time, took a couple steps forward, made a perfect throw to John Slaughterback. First and 10 for Linn-Mar at the 45-yard line. .232 left in the first quarter, excuse me. Linn-Mar is in shotgun. Zach Martin's in motion. He gets the ball. And he breaks a tackle and is tackled at the 42-yard line. Gain of 2. And we stop the clock. Alright, now they start it up again. And Matt Meyer in motion. And Reese keeps it, and he almost breaks a tackle. And I'm surprised that's where they spot him at. I think they should give him forward progress at the 42, but they're going to mark it at the 45. So it's going to be about 3rd and 10 and a half. Third and 10 for Linn-Mar. Slaughterback, Meyer, and Zach Martin's as receivers. Play action. Reese rolls out, and he can't complete the pass to Nick Trabucco. And I think, let's see. And yeah, they're going to bring the punting unit on the field. Austin Walter will punt it for Linn-Mar. And Jason Oney and Mitch Blades will return the punt. Good news for Linn-Mar special teams. JoJo McBride isn't back there. High snap, but Walter's able to, and he makes a great punt. Walter was able to handle it. And this ball takes a good Linn-Mar bounce, and it's going to roll down to the 8-yard line. And what a great bounce for Linn-Mar. Has a perfect punt there by Austin Walter. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Washington at their own 8-yard line. That's one of Linn-Mar's assistant coaches is growing into his offense. And Mitch Blade lines up under center. Oh, he fumbles it. Fumbles on the exchange. It looked like it was supposed to be play action. He dropped it. He's able to recover at his own 5. So a loss of 3 there for Cedar Rapids, Washington, and that could have been a disaster. And Mitch Wade's on the QB keeper, and he's going to be marked at the 3-yard line, loss of 2. And Wash is going backwards. Third and 15 for Cedar Rapids, Washington at their own 3. And I think they're going to take their final timeout. No, that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, 7-7 Linn-Mar, who so far has dominated this first quarter. As you see Linn-Mar and University of Northern Iowa marching bands playing together. As the UNI marching band made the trip down here. And Washington will get ready to start play. 3rd and 15 at the 3-yard line. Danger zone for Washington. They line up in shotgun. Linn-Mar has to be thinking safety. Mitch Wade throws it deep, and it's almost picked off. Almost picked off by Brandon Jeffries for Linn-Mar. He was the only one that could get to that ball. And it was almost like Mitch Wade was throwing it to him. That ball was in stride. He just couldn't bring the ball in. So a great series by the defense, as it will be 4th down 15, and Wash will punt with their punter right at the back end of the end zone. Matt Meyer, the sole return man. And when Linn-Mar goes to 1 return man, that means you know they're going after for the block. And Washington gets it off. Oh, and Meyer muffs it, and he recovers it at the 40. And wouldn't have that been a disaster? You just get a great stop by the defense, and then you mount the punt, and they get great field position out of it. But he's able to fall on it, so there's an instant replay of it, and he just muffs it. But he is able to. He takes a good bounce, and he's able to get to it. On the 39-yard line. Fake handoff to Drabuka and pitches it to Limbeck, and Limbeck runs over number 3, Reed Snaker, all the way to the 28-yard line for a Linn-Mar first down. He was getting that first down, and unfortunately for Reed Snaker, he got in the way. Snitker, excuse me. It's Limbeck. He's going to throw it. He's got Mount Meyer open, and he's got it. And he's down at the 1-yard line. That's the second trick play so far for Forsyth. As it hits Limbeck, and he throws it. And Linn-Mar is at the 2-yard line for first and goal. Hey, you know what? That was a pretty good throw there for the running back. As that trick play fooled Wash, and Wash's defense has been on their heels all game. Linn-Mar is looking to get their first lead of the game tonight. And Reese Davis on the QB sneak. He's got it. Touchdown, Linn-Mar. 13-7 Linn-Mar, pending the extra point. And what a fantastic start for Linn-Mar. That's one way to get the crowd in it. It's a full house tonight. And the only one on the home side of the stands that isn't cheering right now is the UNI band, who obviously doesn't really have an opinion in this one. Walter gets ready for the extra point. Kicks it, and it's good. 14-7 Linn-Mar. So, great start there for Linn-Mar. So Linn-Mar off to a great start, and a rivalry game as this is a full house tonight. Linn-Mar is still looking for their first win of the season, and the last 2 weeks they've had 2 great chances. They lost in triple overtime, and then they lost the lead in the final minutes last week, which ended Waterloo West's 16-game losing streak, for those of you that didn't know that. As Walter kicks it off, and you can see they do a little pooch kick that time, and Linn-Mar has a chance of getting it. No one from Wash grabbed it, and Linn-Mar may have the football. Linn-Mar thinks they have it. Oh, Wash gets it as Washington caught a break there. Wow. That would have been disaster. Did you see the replay? Look, no one grabs it. No one understands that that's a live ball. That's just like an onside kick. You can see in the replay, clearly Wash got it right off the bat. But, wow. I mean, there was 2 guys right next to where it landed. They just stood and watched it. They didn't. I don't think they really understood that it's not a punt. The defense, if the kicking team gets to it first, it's their ball. Switchblades backs up and he's under pressure. And he is tackled from behind by number 15, Austin Burbridge, as he makes a great tackle by chasing down Mitch Blades. There is no one within 15 yards except for Austin Burbridge, as he saw him scramble and he was able to chase him down. So it's only a gain of 5 for Was instead of 20. 2nd and 5 for Cedar Rapids, Washington. And the flag on the field. False start. I think it's going to be false start. Yeah, false start.
False start penalty against Cedar Rapids, Washington. Second down, 10.
So that negated Mitch Blade's run. And a pass, and that's the second one. Jason Oney has had one go right through his hands, and that one was almost an interception. Excuse me. That was number 5, Malik Ketchens for Cedar Rapids, Washington. Mitch Wade drops back. 3rd and 11. Escapes pressure. Is he going to get the first down? Yes, and a little bit more. Down to about the 36-yard line. He's able to scramble for the first down. Mitch Blades keeps it for a loss of 1. Sam Nowak, a sophomore, with the tackle. Linn-Mar showing blitz, and there was a false start. As they're going to back up some more. It's going to be about 2nd and 16. And just a lot of miscues so far. So actually, it will be 2nd and 17 for Cedar Rapids, Washington. A lot of penalties, a lot of miscues. As Mitch Blade slides up in shotgun, Linn-Mar is getting pressure on the quarterback, and number 6, Jason Oney, with the reception. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to get the first down and more. And just outside of Linn-Mar territory, around the 50-yard line, just inside the 50-yard line. Linn-Mar brought pressure. And Mitch Blades and Jason Oney made him pay. Mitch Blades throws it to, he does, Jason Oney again. And this is something to watch out for. Because these two have been on fire through the first 3 games. They have been the offense along with Austin Burbridge running the ball. Or excuse me, Mike Bridison running the ball. Austin Burbridge is for Linn-Mar. And the guy's open. Did he catch it? No, he trapped it. No catch. As there was Jason Oney again, as he almost made the catch there.
3rd down, 6, the ball at the Linn-Mar 46.
So another third down here for Wash. As it's about 5.5 from a first down. They need to get to the 40. Mitch Blades and Mike Bredesen in the backfield. And he throws it deep to Jason Oney, and he's open. And he catches it. The 20-yard line. And like I said, you got to watch out. Jason Oney and Mitch Blades is a lethal combination. You see an instant replay as he makes a good over-the-shoulder catch. With Brandon Jeffries with the coverage. Linn-Mar blitzing. And we're going to get him a sack. As Mitch Blades can't scramble away this time, as he is sacked at the 30-yard line by number 32, Dakota Digman, and number 70, Justin Green. So it's going to be 2nd and 20. Cedar Rapids, Washington after a loss of 10. Look for Jason Oney at the top of the screen as Mitch Blades is running away from pressure. As there is a flag on the field as number 17, Clayton Jornson, takes the ball to inside the 10, but there is a flag on the field, multiple, around the spot where you would see a holding call. See what the call is. I think it's going to be holding. There's 2 penalties on Wash, ineligible downfield and a holding. And they take the holding. It'll be 2nd and 30 from the 40-yard line. So they took the holding call, and it took place at the 32-yard line. So it will be 2nd and 32. Excuse me, 47. So 2nd and 37. As he rolls out, Mitch Blades under pressure, and he is sacked. Sacked by Dakota Digman at the Linn-Mar, Wash 46. As it is going to be 3rd down, and you heard me folks, 3rd down and 44 yards. You heard it right. 2 holding calls, 2 sacks and a holding. Third down and 44 for Cedar Rapids, Washington. Blades rolls back, throws it deep. Oh! Number 11, Noah Dosto, I think, makes the catch. But he is leveled by Zach Martins as he took a hit. As that's big, folks, and now they have a chance at a field goal. 6 minutes left in the first half. As this is going to be a 43-yard field goal for Cedar Rapids, Washington. And Zach Martins was in the end zone for a possible return. And the snap was rough, and Zach Martins catches it as he's going to return it. He's got some room to run. And there he goes. He's got a chance as he cuts upfield. There he goes. As he's going, he only has 1 man to beat. Jason Oney tackles him at the 13-yard line. Wow. 92-yard return for Linn-Mar. Zach Martin's on the return as he almost took that one to the house. And there are no across the goal line, they're calling it a touchback. Wow, that has to be a tough one for Linn-Mar to swallow. Wow. So I guess it didn't really matter if he scored the touchdown or not. Well, after all that running, it's still a touchback. Great return by Martin, though. So it'll be 1st and 10 at Linn-Mar's 20-yard line for Linn-Mar. Reese Davis keeps it, pitches it off to Lindbeck. And Lindbeck is going to run it to about the 30-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. And they're going to mark it just short of a first down. Maybe about 6 inches for a first down here. And if I'm forced out, I take a shot. You only need a yard to play action. Take a shot downfield. As they hand it out to Jaruko, and he's going to get the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Linn-Mar. So in case you're just tuning in, Linn-Mar has scored 2 touchdowns, one running touchdown by Reese and one passing touchdown by Reese Davis. The throw to Matt Meyer. Matt Meyer's gonna probably lose a yard or two, and I think that was a lateral. So if he had dropped that, that would have been a live ball. But so far, Washington's only touchdown was. Their only touchdown was in the first play of the football game, as they returned to kickoff for a touchdown. That was JoJo McBride, and his very next return, he returned it to the 40. So he's the only one that's been able to hurt this Linn-Mar team right so far. Pitch to Lindbeck. Lindbeck is able to gather, and he's gonna get back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and 11 for Linn-Mar. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the Linn-Mar 30-yard line. As Reese Davis passes it to Nick Trabuco. And he catches it at the 32, but that's still going to be 4th down for Linn-Mar. So it's 4th down 8 as Austin Walter lines up to punt it. Jason Oney and Mitch Blades are set up to return. And Walter fumbles the snap, but he still gets the punt off. And it takes another good Linn-Mar bounce as this ball is going to roll to the Cedar Rapids, Washington 36-yard line. first and 10 for Washington. They have 8 seconds to get a play off. And Mitch Wade throws a perfect pass to number 21, JoJo McBride, as he takes it to Linn-Mar 47.
Complete to JoJo McBride.
Excuse me, to Washington 47.
First and 10 at the Warrior 47.
So 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half.
Gain of 4, second down 6.
So second down and about 6 yards for Cedar Rapids, Washington. And Mitch Wade takes a hit as he throws it towards Jason Oney, but Jason Oney can't track it down.
Third down 6 for the Warriors at the Linn-Mar 49.
So it'll be 3rd and 6 at the Linn-Mar 49-yard line with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first half. Mitch Blades and Wash are lined up at the, and he's under pressure there, and he throws it to, I believe that's number 17, Clayton Borson, as he takes it to the Linn-Mar 40.
First and 10 at the Linn-Mar 40.
And Jason Oney tries to get a one-hand grab there, but he's not able to get it.
Late pass intended for Jason Oney. Second down 10.
So, 2nd and 10 for Washington, minute 47 left at Linn-Mar 40-yard line. As we saw in the last kick, they're probably going to need to get it, from looking at that last kick, they're probably going to need to get it to about the 15-yard line. I think that's about where they need to get it to have a chance at a field goal. And Nick DeRugo barely misses a sack, as there's a flag down around the 42-yard line. And number 11, Noah Dossel, takes it down to the 25, but there's a Linn-Mar player down on the field that is holding Wash, but I believe that is number 63, Tyler Kane,
Indication is holding against Cedar Rapids, Washington.
down on the field. He looks like he's in some pain. So it's probably going to be about 2nd and 20 with a minute and 35 left for Wash. As we'll wait for, as it looks like Kane's going to be okay. As he's able to get up on his own. He's got a little limp walking back to the sideline. Hopefully Tyler Kane will be able to return. As halftime's in a minute and a half, so we'll have a whole halftime to get ready for the second half. So it is 2nd and 22 for Wash. As it looks like the train staff is working on Tyler Kane's right knee. So 2nd and 22 for Wash. Minute 27 left. Mitch Blades steps up in the pocket and he finds Jason Oney, who's going to get down to about the 32-yard line. I don't think Wash has any timeout, so they're going to have to hurry, and they can't spike it because it's 3rd down, so they have to come up with a play fast.
Third
A little under a minute left. You see the replay there. Mitch Blades steps up, throws it, and that ball is nearly picked up by Brandon Jeffries as Mitch Blades never saw him. And now decision time for Wash. It's fourth and about 2. Linn-Mar's defense has and it's tough. You can't really even do a goal line run because they don't have any timeouts left. So I'll be very curious for their play call here. Little snap to Mitch Blades. He's able to handle it, and what a hit! As that ball was targeted to number 11, Jake Borshin. But number 51, Steven Mercel, was having none of it as he timed that hit perfectly. As you see the replay, that was number 15, Austin Burbridge, and he gave a hit there to Noah Dostal. So 40 seconds for Linn-Mar. And let's see if they're just gonna try and run the clock off, or they'll take a shot. They hand it off to Trabuco, and he's going to get it to about the 34-yard line, gain of 2. There's 30 seconds left, and Linn-Mar might have to do one more play. Nope. And that might be it for this first half. They may try and take one shot at the end of this half, as they have 10 seconds to get a play off. And Reese Davis is going to take it, and he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. Something to fill the stat sheet, and that is your first half, folks. And what a good first half it was. As Linn-Mar is winning 14-7, and Reese Davis is having a great game. Linn-Mar defense has played outstanding, and Wash has the only reason they have points is because Linn-Mar's special team wasn't able to tackle JoJo McBride on the first play of this ball game. So you are going to watch coming up here Linn-Mar Marching Band and the University of Northern Iowa Marching Band marching together as the UNI Marching Band made the trip down here. So I'll talk about the first half right after you watch the Linn-Mar and UNI marching bands perform together.
Percussion instructor Michelle Colton. Color guard writers and instructors Kelsey Thompson and Aaron Hodge. And drumline instructor Brian Morris. Speaking for the band, this is Dave Laurent. Ladies and gentlemen, under the field direction of drum majors Cody McCracken, Paige Philbach, and Allison Oswinkle, flag coordinators Kirsten Gomez, Kiri Hamilton, and Jazz Ramacharran, and feature twirler Katie Paulson, the University of Northern Iowa School of Music is proud to present 250 members strong, your very own UNI Panther Marching Band. The Panther Marching Band is proud to present music from the epic movies Gladiator and Ben-Hur. Academic departments and 56 different majors. Our band is especially proud to include 10 alums from Linn-Mar High School with room for many more, and 3 alums from Washington High School. Our show continues with the unique sounds of Gautier and their smash hit, Somebody That I Used to Know. the Linn-Mar website or the Palms website. All interested campers, register as soon as possible. And now the fabulous Linn-Mar Palms. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Linn-Mar Palms.
And welcome back. Well, it was a great first half. It was a long halftime show, as we saw the UNI marching band and the Linn-Mar marching band perform. And Linn-Mar will get the ball first, as they are up 14-7, as they are looking for their first win of this season. And that is number 90, Riyad Arsham, getting ready to kick it off, and Matt Meyer and Russ Limbeck set to return for Linn-Mar. And the second half is getting underway as of right now. And Limbeck catches his return with the return, and he takes it to just inside the 30-yard line. That's around the 29. So it was a really good half for Linn-Mar. We saw a lot of stuff. Zach Martins almost returned a field goal for a touchdown, then it was called back. Apparently it was a touchback, which is weird why they, didn't seem to find a reason to call it before Zach Martins ran 100 to some odd yards. Would have been nice for him to know that before then. And Reese hands it out to Drugo. Drugo breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to gain about 3 yards. 3 yards. He's going to take it to 33. So it'll be 2nd and 3 for Linn-Mar. So it's 2nd down and 7 for Linn-Mar. And Reese Davis had, all in all, a pretty good half, but the story of the first half was Linn-Mar's defense. They were fantastic in that half. And Reese Davis runs, trying to get out of trouble. He passes to Martins, and Martins is going to get it back to the 30. So loss of 3, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Linn-Mar. And that play was blown up from the beginning. It was play action, and Reese Davis just had to throw it to Martins, who basically had to do all he could to get the line of scrimmage. But Linn-Mar has had great first halves, other than the Iowa City West game, has had great first halves in their last 2 games. So all season, ever since that first game, they've had great first halves. Now let's see if they can put a whole game together. As Reese overthrows, I believe that was 25 Ross Limbeck. So it'll be 4th and 10 for Linn-Mar, and they're going to have to punt it with Mitch Blades and Jason Ray to return. And we talked about those 2 earlier. Mitch Blades has thrown, for the most part, to one guy all season, and that is Jason Oni. And the success they had on offense was typically through those 2. And Mitch Blades returns it, and he's gonna take it to the 47, 48-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Wash. And Linn-Mar Stevens will take the field, and Tyler Kane is back on the field after suffering an injury at the end of the second half. And you can see Jason Oni at the top of your screen, top left of your screen, with Brandon Jeffries covering. Handoff to Mitch Bredesen, and he is swallowed up at the 45-yard line. Loss of 2. And it has been a frustrating day for Mitch Bredesen. He has had 3 straight 100-yard games, so 100-yard games in each of the 3 games this season. And I'm not even sure if he's gotten 1 yard. He has been shut down by this Linn-Mar defense. And what a hit by Zach Martins, as Mitch Blades throws it to Noah Dawson, and he had it for a second, and then Zach Martins delivered a hit. So it'll be 3rd and 12 for Cedar Rapids, Washington. And again, we have to thank KCRG for them providing us with some footage for tonight's game. 3rd and 12. Mitch Blades drops back, throws it to Jason Oni, and he's got the first down. That is a gain of 14 for Cedar Rapids, Washington, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the Linn-Mar 41-yard line. Blades completes it to number 17, Clayton Jorson. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Remember, this is part of the game. The first half, Linn-Mar has played great in the last 2 games, but they just haven't been able to deliver in the second half. And here they're going to try and deliver, as hopefully tonight give this home crowd a win. And Mitch Wade drops back, throws it, and he overthrows number 15, Jake Jorson. So Linn-Mar as it'll be 2nd and 10, and I think Forsythe wants to talk to his defense. Not a great start for the Linn-Mar defense. They don't look very energized. They look kind of on their heels.
Linn-Mar would like to thank the local area ambulance crew for donating their time and efforts for all of Linn-Mar home football games this season. They're located down by the north building and on the sidelines. And Linn-Mar would also like to thank Dr. Richmond and his staff for being on the sidelines for all Linn-Mar football games and making sure players from both teams are safe and healthy.
So Ross Limbeck had a pretty good first half. Had a couple big runs. He probably ran for around 80 yards so far. So it's gonna be 2nd and 10 for Wash. As Linn-Mar defense will try and keep them out of the end zone so they can roll onto this lead. Mitch Blades drops back, and he rolls out, throws it for the end zone, and there's a flag. Yep, that was pass interference. Brandon Jeffries got there early, and that is just one of those penalties you can't have. That ball is I can almost guarantee you that ball is not going to be caught. And since that penalty happened in the end zone, they will get the ball at the 1-yard line. So they're going to actually put the ball at the 10-yard line. So I believe it will be 1st and goal for Cedar Rapids, Washington.
The Warriors say 1st and goal, the ball at the Linn-Mar 10.
And I think Linn-Mar went offsides. Let's see. Yep, offsides Linn-Mar.
Indication encroachment against Linn-Mar.
So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ball at the Linn-Mar 5.
And Mitch Brederson runs the ball down to the 5-yard line.
Mitch Bredeson, the ball carrier, tackled by Nick Trabuco. 2nd and goal from the 5.
So it's 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Linn-Mar is trying to make a stand. As Wash is trying to tie this game. And there goes Mitch Blade. Is he in? No. They're going to rule him just short of the end zone. It will be 3rd and goal from about the 6-inch line. And Linn-Mar will desperately try to hold on to this lead. And if I'm Cedar Rapids, Washington, you know Linn-Mar is going to load the box. I think you do a little play action here. You got Jason Oney with one-on-one coverage with Brandon Jeffries. And they sneak it. Is he in? Yes. Touchdown, Washington. And 14-13 Linn-Mar pending an extra point. So Washington will try to tie this game. And a tough start for the Linn-Mar defense. And the kick is up. And it's good. So it's 14-14. And a rough start there for Linn-Mar. See what the offense can do. Had a quick 3 and out, and they need to be able to run and pass the ball. They were able to do that in the first half. Reese Davis played outstanding. And we knew that Wash was going to score eventually. We were not going to be able to keep that three-man punch off the scoreboard in Mitch Blade, Jason Odie, and Mitch Brederson. So so Rajad Arjum will kick off for Cedar Rapids, Washington. Ross Limbeck and Matt Meyer for return. Once again, you have to go back to that opening kick return for a touchdown opening kick return for a touchdown at the very beginning of this game, and that's the reason why this game is tied right now. It would be 14-7 Linn-Mar if Linn-Mar is able to tackle JoJo McBride. As Matt Meyer will return it, and it looked like he stepped in the end zone, but they didn't call it. Matt Meyer's got room to run. If he can break a tackle, he got it. If he was able to break that tackle, he had no one in front of him except green grass. That was almost a kick return for a touchdown, and Linn-Mar almost snatched his lead right back. Great blocking, and he needs just to make one more guy miss. Right there, number 21, JoJo McBride. We just talked about him, and he saved the touchdown right there. Reese Davis under center, and there was a false start on number 71, Kyle Haya. And I haven't talked about it yet, but there are only 3 returning starters from last year's team. That team was a regular season, and we lost guys such as Mark Outwater, Andy Henry, and Mitch Wontok. All were all conference players. And a little option, and Reese Davis is going to get about those 5 yards back. 4 yards on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 11 coming up for Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar has to let this defense have a little rest. They need to keep this defense off the field. Matt Meyer set them up with great field position. Now they need to take advantage of it. 2nd and 10 for Linn-Mar. In the I-4 formation. Tabruco and Limbeck in the backfield. And Reese Davis keeps it, and he's going to pick up another 5 yards. So it started out after a false start, 1st and 15. Reese Davis takes it for 5 yards, 2nd and 10. 2nd down, Reese Davis takes it again for another 5 yards, 3rd and 5. So now it's 3rd and 5 for Linn-Mar at the 50-yard line. They are about 17 yards from Austin Walter's longest kick in practice. Not a lot of wind tonight. And we saw this play earlier, and Matt Meyer's not going to be able to get there. Did not work this time. First time they did it, it went for 30 yards. This time it went for -2. Fourth down and 6 for Linn-Mar, and they're going to have to punt. And Austin Walter will try and pin him inside the 20. And the punt's off. And number 3, Reed Snicker, calls for a fair catch at the 20-yard line. And let's see if Jason Oney takes the field. That's usually where Jason Oney is at right there. Did he get injured? I didn't see him coming off the field limping. But if he is unable to return. That will be a gigantic loss for Cedar Rapids, Washington. Let's see if he takes the field. So 1st and 10 for Washington. And he underthrows JoJo McBride. 2nd and 10 for Linn-Mar. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Washington. And I still have not seen Jason Oney on the field. And Mitch Blades passes it, and then he completes it. And that is JoJo McBride, and he takes it all the way down to the 50. And there is Jason, and there's Jason Oney coming back onto the field. JoJo McBride has been Linn-Mar's biggest problem so far in this game. He returned a touchdown. He returned a kickoff for a touchdown, and he's had a couple big receptions. Mitch Blade scrambles. He makes the guy miss, and he takes it all the way down to about the 41-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 1. I think it was Dakota Digman who missed the tackle and allowed Mitch Blades to take it down to the 41-yard line. And Washington is threatening to take the lead here. So it'll be 2nd and 1 for Washington. And a quarterback keeper, and no go for Washington as he's tackled at the 45-yard line by number 52. Justin Putz. No, excuse me, just number 52, Luke Meyer. So 3rd and 5 for Cedar Rapids, Washington. And this Linn-Mar defense needs to stop right here. They get a 1st down, it becomes 4-down territory. And Mitch Blade drops back under pressure, and he is sacked. Sacked by number 15. Number 15, is that him? Yes, it's Austin Burbridge. He has had a great game so far tonight. So Washington's punting unit will come on the field. And that was a great defensive stand there for Linn-Mar. I believe it's Matt Meyer back to return. And number 11, Noah Dostal to punt. And Matt Meyer's going to let it bounce, and that ball stopped, takes a good Cedar Rapids Washington bounce, and it is down at the 4-yard line. So Linn-Mar will start at its own 4-yard line. Poor field position for Linn-Mar, and a great punt there by Noah Dostal. 1st and 10. Linn-Mar's offense has unable to have success in this 2nd half. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Reese Davis keeps, he's got room to run, and he's going to take it down to about the 11-yard line. Gain of 7. So it'll be 2nd and 3 for Linn-Mar.
Tackled by Jake Bjornsson and Reed Sticker. Gain of 7, 2nd down 3.
So 2nd and 3 for Linn-Mar. Line of an I-form formation. Reese Davis is under center. And he hands it off to Nick Trabucco. And he's going to run it close to the first down. Looks just short of the 14-yard line.
Caught by Julian Good-Jones. 3rd down 1.
So it's going to be 3rd down and about a half a yard. This is a big time play for Linn-Mar Lions. And a QB sneak, Reese Davis, and he's got it. Down to just past the 15-yard line. So 1st down, Linn-Mar.
Reese Davis carries for the Linn-Mar 1st down. First and 10 at the Linn-Mar 15.
So 1st and 10 for Linn-Mar. This game is tied, and they're hoping to get this lead back. They had the lead at halftime, 14-7. Play action. And Reese Davis is going deep, and it's picked off. He had number 10, Griffin Bernecki, open. He had 2 steps on his man, but he underthrew it. And that ball was intercepted by, I believe, number 9, Parker Harrington. Let's see if you see the replay here. No, it was number 6. It was number 6, Jason Oney. So 1st and 10 was at the Linn-Mar 49-yard line. As he made the right read. He just underthrew it. Bernecki was open. And Jason Oney is open on the sideline. And he catches it at the Linn-Mar 24-yard line. A perfect throw there by Mitch Blades. As Linn-Mar's defense is once again up to a challenge here, trying to stop this offense. And there he is again. And that is a touchdown for Washington. And just like that, for the first time since it was 7-0 in this game, Cedar Rapids Washington has the lead. As this is a perfect back shoulder throw by Mitch Blades. There's nothing Brandon Jeffries could have done about that. That was a perfect throw with a wide receiver paying attention and in perfect sync with his quarterback. And the extra point is good. So it is 21-14 Washington. 2 plays, 51 yards, and both plays were the same thing. Mitch Blades to Jason Oney. One was for 27 yards, and one was for 24. So, as Cedar Rapids Washington will prepare to kick, and it looks like Ross Limbeck and Matt Meyer will go back to return. Number 90, Riyad Arzram, is ready to kick it off. Once again, we'd like to thank KCRG 9.2 for helping us with the coverage of tonight's game. And Washington kicks it off, and Matt Meyer will return it. And he's going to take it to about the 28-yard line. 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Linn-Mar. And now let's see what the offense can do. Reese Davis had a guy open, makes that throw, and that's 6 points if that throw is on target. He underthrows it, and instead it's 2 plays later, it's 6 points for Washington. So 1st and 10 for Linn-Mar. They're at their own 28-yard line. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. No time to panic for Linn-Mar. Plenty of time. Now Meyer Mosen. Reese Davis keeps it, and he's going to take it down to around the 33, 34-yard line. Gain of about 6. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for Linn-Mar. 2nd down 5, excuse me. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. With 15 seconds left, and let's see if Linn-Mar will be able to get one more play off. You gotta allow about 10 seconds. Reese Davis under center. He's got 3 seconds. And they just get it off. Misdirection to Lindbeck, and Lindbeck's got room to run. And there he goes. Got one guy to beat, and he runs over number 21, JoJo McBride. And once again, JoJo McBride gets the Linn-Mar Lions again. A return for a touchdown, and now 2 touchdown-saving tackles. So, at the end of the 4th quarter, Linn-Mar will have at the start of the 4th quarter, Linn-Mar will have 1st and 10 at about the 47-yard line. And that is a way to get your crowd back in it to start the 4th quarter. This Linn-Mar crowd has been quiet throughout this 2nd half. As Linn-Mar is down 21-14, as they had a lead at halftime, 14-7. But in the 3rd quarter, they were outscored 14-0, largely due to Mitch Blades and Jason Oney, who were on target the entire half. So it'll be 1st and 10 Linn-Mar at the Washington 47-yard line. 12 minutes until we'll be able to determine the outcome of this game. Washington showing blitz. Hand out to Lindbeck, and Lindbeck is going to take it to about the 43-yard line. Yeah, and there's going to be a late hit on number 42, Robert Miley, as he tackled Justin Green at the end of that play. As one of those, in a close game, you can't have unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, so two unsportsmanlike conducts on one on Linn-Mar. So those penalties will offset. As you can see, Justin Green is like, what did I do? I was just tackled. As, 2nd down and 7 for Linn-Mar. And Ross Lindbeck is tackled for a 3-yard loss, so it'll be 3rd and 10 for Linn-Mar. Remember, I said this earlier, for Linn-Mar's Austin Wolter to have a chance, they have to get it to the 33-yard line. He has made it from 50 in practice. But in order to get there, they need a 1st down right here, or close to it, if they get, even if they're a little bit short, that is 4 down territory. So they line up in the I-form formation. And Reese Davis audibles. And Linn-Mar has to call a timeout. And the coaches are telling Reese Davis that he did not have time for an audible. There was no time on that play clock. He had to get a play off. You either call a timeout in that situation if you don't like what you see, or you snap the ball and hope it goes well. So it'll be third and 10 for Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar again is down 21-14. They had the ball at the Washington 47-yard line. There's 11 minutes and 5 seconds left in this ball game. And they are lined up in the I-4 formation with Reese Davis under center. Trabuco and Lindbeck in the backfield. Play action. Reese Davis with time throw. He's got a man. Oh, he just overthrows Griffin Brunecki 2 times in a row. Griffin Brunecki has been wide open. That an easy touchdown, and Reese Davis just misses him. Oh, that was 7. That had 6 points written all over it. And Reese Davis knows it. He knows he missed one right there. As Walter will try to pin him deep. And he punts it. And number 3, Reed Snicker, catches the punt. Calls the fair catch at about the 17-yard line. And if you're Griffin Brunecki, that has to be a little frustrating. Two series in a row, he's gotten wide open. One was underthrown and picked off, and one was just out of his reach. And Mitch Blades will run it to about the 23-yard line. So that's about a gain of 6, so it'll be 2nd and 4 for Cedar Rapids, Washington. Lined up in the shotgun. 2nd and 4. And Dakota Digman. Oh, that's got to be intentional grounding. He had no intentions of getting that to a receiver. And I don't even think he was out of the tackle box. Or that was past the line of scrimmage. That not being intentional grounding is a crime. That was nowhere near a receiver, not past the line of scrimmage, not out of the tackle box. That is a blown call there by the officials. And there's a first down there for Washington when Mitch Blades completes it to number 6, Jason Oney. 1st and 10, Cedar Rapids, Washington. 10 minutes left. Linn-Mar down 7 points. And Mitch Blade just throws that one away. Great coverage there by Linn-Mar. Second down and 10 for Linn-Mar. As Mitch Blades is under center. Linn-Mar's blitzing, and he's sacked. Mitch Blades had nowhere to go. Third down and 14 as he is, third down 13 as he is sacked at the 22-yard line. 21-yard line. And this is a big play right here. Linn-Mar needs a stop. They need to get the ball back. And they got pressure on him. And no, that he doesn't get his feet down. Incomplete. A great play there by number 19, Mason Renner, by not allowing Noah Dostal to get his feet down. There is no push-out rule in high school football. You have to get those feet down, and if you are in the air and the defense knocks you out of bounds, that's tough. It doesn't matter if you're going to get your feet down. That is an incomplete pass. So Matt Myers back to return the punt. And and it was touched at around the 48-yard line by number 3, Reed Snicker for Cedar Rapids Washington. Snicker, excuse me. So first and 10 at Linn-Mar's 48-yard line for Linn-Mar. Down by 7. They have one timeout left and 9 minutes left. That is plenty of time to get down the field and even get the ball back if your defense can get a stop. But Linn-Mar really needs a touchdown here. Play action, a lot of time. And he throws a strike to number 80, John Slaughterbeck. And he's close to a first down. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And if I'm Forsyth, take a shot here. It's 2nd and 1. You have 2 downs to get 1 yard if this is an incomplete pass. Take a shot. Take a chance. As he's lined up in the I-form formation, 3 receivers, and Trabuco and Lindback in the backfield. And Reese Davis keeps it, and he's got room to run, and he's going to be tackled at the 38-yard line. So it's a gain of 4. And that's enough for a first down. And they're about 5 yards out of Austin Walter's maximum range. So it's 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line for Linn-Mar. There's 8 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Play action, and he overthrows Brennicky. He overthrows Griffin Brennicky, and that I just don't see it there. That was way behind Brennicky, way over his head. And it's just not a smart pass. Nothing good comes out of that pass. If Griffin Brennicky is able to get his hands on it, it's probably just going to be tipped in the air, and then it's anybody's, and it could be anything could happen. Not a smart ball there by Reese Davis. 2nd and 10 for Linn-Mar. Trabuco takes it to about the 36th yard line. 3 or 4 yards out of Walter's maximum range. He has made a 50-yarder in practice. 3rd and 8 for Linn-Mar. Biggest play of this second half. Three wide receivers. Brennicky, Slaughterback, and Matt Meyer. Play action. Davis is hit from behind. Slaughterback's not able to track it down. If you're Forsythe, what do you do here? They're going to send Walter out there, but is it going to be the kick or is it going to be the punt or for a field goal? And they're going to punt it. And they're betting on Walter pinning them in deep. And that thing was almost caught by Matt Ramsey. That ball was almost down at the 1 yard line. Instead, it is a touchback and will be brought out to the 20. And that is an 18-yard net punt. And that was almost big for Linn-Mar. They're down 7 points, 7 minutes, 12 seconds left on the clock. First and 10 from the 20. And that is complete to Dostal, and Dostal takes it out to near the 30-yard line, just past 30. That'll be first down. Oh, maybe it's just inside the 30. Let's see. Yep, first down. First down for Washington right at the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Cedar Rapids, Washington. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left. And he passes it to Jason Oney, and he is tackled at the Washington 46-yard line. First and 10 for Washington. And, he sacked Justin Green with the sack. He sacked Mitch Blades as he rolled out to his left, and Mitch Blades never saw him. And Justin Green was tracking him down the whole way. He almost came unblocked. It will be second and 16 for Linn-Mar. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left. And he's under pressure. Dakota Digman's got the sack. And he sacked him at around the 29-yard line. And it is going to be third. And let me count this up now. It's going to be third and 27 for Cedar Rapids, Washington. And then Cedar Rapids, Washington will call timeout. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. Linn-Mar's down 7 points. And it is third down and 27 to go for Washington. Linn-Mar cannot afford Washington to get this ball, get the first down here. They need the ball back. And really, you would want them to keep this to an incompletion or short yardage game. Because that means better field position. You do not want to have to drive 90 yards down the field and get it and have to have a touchdown. You don't want that to happen. So it'll be third and 27, Cedar Rapids, Washington. 4 wide receivers, and Mitch Blades and Mitch Brederson in the backfield. That should be a false start, not offsides. It looked like there was a Washington guy that moved. I saw a false start first. No, they're going to call offsides on Linn-Mar. I disagree with that. That was clearly first false start because Washington moved first. It is not offsides if they are responding to a Washington player moving. And a quarterback keeper, and he's still running, and he's going to be tackled around the 44-yard line. So it's going to be 11 yards short of the first down. So Linn-Mar will get the ball back. And it's going to, but where are they going to get the ball back? Matt Meyer will go back to return. And it will be Noah Dostal on the return. Jason Oney is the long snapper. And up goes the punt. This ball looks like is skied. And a bad bounce for Washington. They're going to catch it around the 31, 32-yard line. And here you go. This game could easily be 28-21 Linn-Mar. Reese Davis missed Griffin Brennicky twice when he was wide open. Nobody near him. No one in front of him, and the close person behind him 2 or 3 yards back. And he underthrew one and overthrew another. First and 10 Linn-Mar. Matt Meyer and Mosen. And Lindbeck gets the carry, and he's going to run it down to the 42-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. Yeah, it's a first down Linn-Mar. That is a great start. Lindbeck with the 10-yard run. So first and 10 Linn-Mar at their own 42-yard line. 4 minutes left. Plenty of time. Reese Davis keeps it. And he's still running, and then he's gonna get out of bounds, maybe? No, he did not get out of bounds. That's gonna be around the 48, 49-yard line. So it's gonna be about second and 4 for Linn-Mar. You have plenty of time if you're Forsyth. Keep running the ball until they stop you. There is no need to pass the ball here. Not when you have an inexperienced quarterback. Play action. And he throws it deep. John Slaughterbeck is wide open. And he is tackled at the 24-yard line. And if there had not been pressure, that might have been 6 points. There was no one near him. Reese Davis was under pressure, so he had to kind of just throw a lollipop pop up there. But if he had had time, that would have been an easy 6 points. Washington lost 6-6, 6-7 Slaughterback. Reese Davis trying to run away from pressure. And he keeps it down to about the 20-yard line. And it's going to be about 2nd and 7 for Linn-Mar. Down 7, 3 minutes left. Still plenty of time. Linn-Mar needs 7 points. 3 points will not cut it. A pitch to Lindbeck. Lindbeck has room to run. He's going to run it to about the 18-yard line. This is the first big test for this offense. It's going to be 3rd and 5 at the Linn-Mar 18-yard line. This is a huge play. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for Linn-Mar. Timeout Washington. This has been a good drive for Linn-Mar, but they need 5 yards. If they don't get it, I think this is 4-down territory. There's only 3 minutes left. You only have 1 timeout left. If you do get the ball back, it's going to be with hardly any time left. Maybe a minute tops. That's not enough time. Especially if it's a good punt. You could be asking your inexperienced quarterback, who is mostly a runner, to drive the ball 70 yards with no timeouts in 1 minute. 60 seconds. I don't think so. You need 7 points here. This is 4-down territory for Linn-Mar. Yes, Walter could probably make a 35-yard field goal easy. I've seen him make it in warm-ups 50 out of 50. He is great from this range. But you need 7 points for Linn-Mar. There we go. 3rd down and 5. Zach Martin's in motion. Low snap. Reese Davis throws it. No. He had Brennicky. 3rd time tonight. Brennicky wide open and he underthrew him. Oh. 4th down and 5, Linn-Mar. This is your ball game, folks. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. This is it. And it looks like timeout Linn-Mar. So they're all in here. No more timeouts. If they do get the ball back on their next drive, it will be with about 30 seconds left. This is it. Linn-Mar needs 7 points. $5 yards. That's what they need. 5 yards. This has been a good drive so far, but they are in trouble here. 4th down and 5. And that was the 3rd time tonight that Reese Davis has missed Griffin Bernecki wide open. It could very well be 35 to 14 to 21 right now. Easily. He has missed Brennicky 3 times. Washington has not been able to cover him. And here we go. This is it. Matt Meyer in motion. Low snap. Reese Davis rolls out. And he's scrambling. Does he have it? Can he get it? Yes, he can. 1st down, Linn-Mar. There is a flag. A flag was thrown late. It was late. That's still probably a 1st down. Let's see what the call is. It's a personal foul, Washington. 1st down, Linn-Mar. 1st down and goal. 2 minutes left. Linn-Mar went for it, and they got it. Now, where is it going to be spotted? I'm guessing it's going to be inside the 5-yard line. Here's the replay. I think this was a late hit here on Linn-Mar. This was a great run by Reese Davis. He avoided the pressure and scrambled it. And let's see, it wasn't a late hit. I'm not sure what the call was, where the call was from. But it's going to be 1st down from about the 4.5-yard line. They got 4 shots. They got 4 chances to get 7 points. Here we go. Reese Davis scrambling, and he's gonna lose about a yard. So it'll be second and about 6. So it's 1:50 left. Linn-Mar needs 7 points to tie this ball game. Got 5 seconds to get the play off. Reese Davis under center. He's got to hurry. Got the play off. And he rolls out. He's throwing it, and he underthrows it to number 28, I think, Nick Taruco. Nick Taruco had room to run. That might have been 7 points if he is able to complete that pass. So that'll be 3rd and goal from inside the 6-yard line. 2 chances to get 6 yards. They need a touchdown. Let's see what Forsyth has dialed up here. Pitches, pass, and he throws it to Reese Davis. Touchdown, Linn-Mar. And Linn-Mar, if they can make the extra point, they can tie this game. 1:10 left. And don't celebrate too much. We still need Linn-Mar still needs an extra point here. So it's 21-20 Washington. And they need Austin Walter to seal the tie. This is huge. And good snap. The kick is good. And the game is tied. 21-21 as Linn-Mar ties it with 1:10 left. And what a gutsy play call there by Forsyth. A fake pitch, throwing it back to the quarterback. That is a gutsy call right there. Especially in that situation, because if they blow that play up, that is a sack, and now you're at 4th down, and you need 15 yards. That is there. I bet you there isn't one other coach in high school football that would make that play call. That is the gutsiest call I have ever seen by a head football coach. Minute and 10 seconds left. And remember, earlier in this game, JoJo McBride took one back for a touchdown. Can he do it again? Here we go. And they pooch it a little bit. Smart. I think that's a good decision. And they had a little trouble. They almost ran into each other. That was almost disaster for Washington. Wow. Washington almost muffed that little pooch kick. And Linn-Mar almost had 7 points. Or, excuse me, the ball back. And needed a field goal with a little over a minute left. Now Washington, I think, has 1 timeout left. Yes, they have 1 timeout left and 1:07 to get 3 points. All they need is a field goal. And Dingman hits the quarterback as he throws, and he throws to Justin Oney, and he isn't able to get it there. So incomplete pass for Mitch Blades. 2nd and 10, Washington. At the 27-yard line. And we saw earlier, their kicker, number 90, Riyad Ajran, missed a 35-yarder, and he wasn't anywhere close. Pressure. Throws it deep. And incomplete. Great coverage there by number 28, Nick Trabuco. 3rd and 10 for Washington. And let's see what they do here. Do you knee it and concede the overtime, or do you go for it and risk the fact that Linn-Mar gets the ball back with 50-some seconds left? Pressure, screen pass, and he falls down. Linn-Mar can't stop the clock, and he is lucky that ball was caught. And Linn-Mar will probably get the ball back and will more than likely get a shot. It depends when they start this play clock. Sooner they start this play clock can start about 12-second difference. So Linn-Mar will guarantee to get the ball back. No, they're going to go for it. I'm surprised for Washington. If they don't get it, there's still time left. This is within Walter's range. They're probably going to call a timeout. Yeah, timeout Washington. So there is 12 seconds left on the dot. And it is 4th and 15. And let's see what they do here. Yeah, they're going to punt it. So 12 seconds left in this game, and Linn-Mar will either get a chance to return it, or if there's time, they'll get one shot at the end zone. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's not Reese Davis coming to quarterback, not because he hasn't played well, but because I don't think he has the best arm of our 3 quarterbacks on this roster. You put your best arm out there, and you throw it deep. That's what ends up happening. But they do have 2 return men back here. So watch for the reverse on the punt return. And the ball goes out of bounds at the Linn-Mar's 49-yard line. 5 seconds left. So they will get a shot. That's only 51 yards. I think Reese Davis can make that throw. Let's see who's coming in at quarterback. Yes, it is Reese Davis. Now there are 2 play call options. You can do the Hail Mary, which is what is most commonly used, or you can do the hook and ladder, which is when you typically throw a curl or a slant route, or you even maybe do a little QB scramble or something, and you pitch it around and hope something good happens. That's the more dangerous one. Here we go. 5 seconds left. And the pocket is collapsing. He's going to be sacked. And we are going to overtime. So overtime for this Linn-Mar Washington game. And what a game it has been. Linn-Mar tied this game with 1 minute and 10 seconds left, including a 4th and 5 scramble. And then the touchdown on one of these gutsiest calls I've ever seen Forsyth make. A pitch to the running back who threw it back to the quarterback, and Reese Davis runs it in. That is so gutsy, you can't believe on 3rd and goal. That is the gutsiest call I've ever seen. Pushing 10 o'clock here at Linn-Mar Stadium, but this crowd is completely in it. This is their 2nd overtime game this season. The last one was in the 2nd game of the season where they lost in the triple overtime to Dubuque Senior. Unfortunately, I am not very familiar with the rules for overtime in high school football. But they're gonna have a coin toss. Here in the overtime, we'll start here in about 90 seconds.
Each team will have 4 plays to score from the 10-yard line.
And let's see, they just flipped a coin. Oh.
Warriors will have the ball first in overtime.
So,
They begin first and goal, the ball on the 10-yard line.
so it'll be first and goal at the 10-yard line for Washington. That's the way the overtime rules work. So, Linn-Mar will get the ball second. That is an advantage if you get the ball second, because you get to see what you need. If this Linn-Mar defense is able to get a turnover, a blocked field goal, keep them off the scoreboard, then all Linn-Mar will do is, if they wanted to, they could just immediately send Austin Walter out and have him kick a field goal to ice this thing. But first, this defense needs to make a stop. If I'm Coach Forsyth, you double team, maybe triple team Jason Oney. He has beat you all game long, and he has beat the other 3 teams they played this season all game long, which include teams like City West and Cedar Falls. I didn't even mean to rhyme there, but it worked out. But this is a very big situation here for Linn-Mar. And Jason Oney's got single coverage in the corner. And he rolls out. And he is almost sacked. And he throws it. And almost picked off. Oh my. Number 15, Austin Burbridge, almost iced this team with an interception. And all we would need is a field goal. That was a very, very dangerous throw there by Mitch Blades, as he was almost sacked. This game was almost over right there. All we would need is a field goal to win it. So second and goal. Drops back. Almost intercepted again. Number 52. Luke Meyer dropped the easy pick. That is 2 straight nearly dropped interceptions. And this is just a bad decision, as Luke Meyer should have had that one. The Austin Burbridge one, that would have been an incredibly tough interception. But that one should have been a sure pick. But here we go, third and goal. If we keep him out of the end zone, they will be almost forced to kick a field goal. Here we go. He drops back, rolls to his right, and the ball is intercepted! Intercepted by Zach Martins. Zach Martins was the leader in interceptions last year, and he is one of the 3 returning starters, and he comes up big for Coach Forsyth and the Linn-Mar Lions with an interception. All Linn-Mar needs is 3 points. And Reese Davis is going out there, and I think they're going to want to get this a little closer. I think they want to get it to about the 5-yard line if they can, before this has got to be run, and pure ball protection. QB sneak, and he's going to run it to about the 7-yard line. Let's see, is Coach Forsyth going to send Walter out now? Let's see. I gotta send them out. No, they're not. So it's second and goal from the 7-yard line. This is every time they do an offensive play, they are rolling the dice of a possible turnover. And they push forward to about just inside the 5-yard line. Now will he send them out? Yeah, he's going to send them out now. So here we go, folks. This game is tied at 21. Austin Walter, is a junior, and he sent this game in overtime with an extra point no more than 15 minutes ago. And now we are asking him to deliver Linn-Mar's first win of the season, right here, right now. A 12-yard field goal for the game. And the snap is muffed. Oh my. Who fell on it? Did Linn-Mar fall on it? Yes, they did. So they are going to do this again. So Linn-Mar will have another shot at this. They still get another shot. But this is now a much more difficult field goal. This is now a 28-yarder. And once again, we will ask Austin Walter to do this again. And the kick is up. No good. And he misses it. But there is a flag down on the field. There is a flag down on the field, folks. And I think this might be running into the kicker or rubbing the kicker. Let's see. Austin Walter was on the ground, running into the kicker or rubbing the kicker. I'm not sure. Let's see here. But we will definitely get one more shot. Because rubbing the kicker is a first down. It is 15 yards. And if it is running into the kicker, it's 5 yards. And it is still 4th down. Or, 10 yards. It was running into the kicker. So, once again, we'll go through this again. This is the third opportunity. 4th and 6, a 13-yard field goal. Austin Walter, can he do it? Kick is up, and it's good. And Linn-Mar wins. And just like that, Linn-Mar's got their first win of the season. And Linn-Mar wins this football game. Wow. It took them 3 tries. Took them running into the kicker. A must snap on the hold, and they were able to fall on it. And somehow, Linn-Mar was able to pull out with the victory. Unbelievable. And Zach Martins made the play with that interception in overtime. And give credit to Forsyth, he made some gutsy calls. But in the end, Linn-Mar gets their first win of the season, knocking off Washington 24-21. Incredible. Well, that was an incredible game, and you could not ask for a better way to end a rivalry game. This was incredible. I mean, it was a first there was a must snap, and we were able to fall on it. Then Austin Walter missed his kick, but he was run into, so they got another chance. And then the third time was the charm when Austin Walter clinched this game for Linn-Mar. Well, thank you for tuning in to LMTV Live Sports. I am Michael Morrell announcing as Linn-Mar wins 24-21. And that is your ball game.